I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. Don't you ever finally see?
Hey. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. Don't you ever finally see? I just want to always be, to always be.
What is going on? I really appreciate you guys coming out today. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I did go live earlier. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out today, Shri. Thank you so much, Aang, P Light. I really do appreciate y'all. Much love. Just figured I'd play some good music for you all. I got some Palo Santo here. I got my cards here. Your boy's a little bit intoxicated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you all. You know, I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna give you guys my real, true, authentic, raw self. It's all good. But I really do appreciate you all coming out here. Just wanted to radiate some love. Share some good tunes with you all on the real. But we are here radiating love, and I really greatly appreciate all of you all so much. Just wanted to do a late night chill hang session with my peeps. We have the Five of Pentacles, along with the Knight of Pentacles. So, petty bullshit, drop that shit. Focus on your value. Knight of Pentacles. Despite the fact that it's the slowest moving night, there is no need to compete with anybody when you are fucking amazing, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for joining me on this late night hang session. Yahoo! We are up in here. Thank you so much. Five of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. Are you really going to argue with other people about your value that don't understand your value? Radiate love to those individuals anyways, but are you really going to argue with these people if they don't see your value? You have a mission, you have a goal, you have a purpose. I will clap right now, okay? Even if that is stereotypical, I don't give a fuck or a shit or a damn. We are true, we are authentic, and you are beautiful, my brothers and sisters. If people try to bring to you unnecessary bullshit, controversy, whatever, push that to the side, okay? Radiate love anyways, smile anyways, because yahoo! We are here, we are alive, and there is no reason to worry. How are y'all doing? It's a late night session. I just want to come on here and chill with you all. I'm excited. I don't try to act like I'm perfect and shit. I have things I gotta work through. I have my own issues. I have things that I worry about. I'm on medication, you know. I have anxiety, panic, disorder. But you know what? Even despite that, I continue to move forward, and I work towards my goals every single day. And I confront all challenges with ease, grace, and flow. And I pray and I trust that you do the same. My beautiful brothers and sisters, I really do believe this. That's why I do this. That's why I make these videos. That's why I come here. That's why I convene with you all. I'm telling you guys, for real, I am here. It's only love. It really is. It's only love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not flogging. Yes, please ask a question. May I know, how does A feel towards me? We are separated. Let me shuffle some cards. I would have no issue with drawing a card for you. A couple of cards came out when I was actually trying to shuffle. Hold on. One card. Oh, there's a couple cards. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You have the Six of Wands and the Death card. Somebody does not want to recognize your truth and your value and your success. You have the Death card in reverse, tree, and we also have the Six of Wands. This is somebody who is unwilling to recognize your level of success and is unwilling to recognize your authenticity. I honestly would say, don't take my word for it. I'm going to cut the deck. We also have the Six of Swords. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to leave behind the situation. The Six of Swords speaks to leaving behind the situation that you feel is not necessarily in alignment with you. But this could be a reflection of really your own hangups or the other person's hangups. I'm going to draw one more card. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This has everything to do with value. You got to understand the sun is at the tail end of Taurus, which is all about self-worth and self-value. It will be coming into Taurus, into Gemini very soon, and be conjuncting the moon. Mercury. Golly, I'm bad. But nonetheless, I think this person you need to have a serious conversation with about the future, what your goals are, where you're aligned. If there is some sort of misalignment, just honestly, you need to really be honest with yourself right now. You have to forgive me. I am a little intoxicated. That being said, though, a lot of truth is going to come out in this late night chill session with my peeps. If you don't entirely resonate with this, I encourage you to meditate on your own and to also find the ease, grace, and flow within every single moment. I really do recommend that. But I'm going to give you one more card just in case. People who are unwilling to recognize your true worth and value, people who are unwilling to really tap into the vibration of unconditional love, really, they're not worth your time or energy, as Aang Wu-Tang San. We have the Page of Cups, which means that you have to honor your emotions. The Page of Cups is an individual who is a little bit naive when it comes to emotions. The Page of Cups is an individual who gets into relationships and has this sort of idealistic idea of how these things are supposed to go. Whether it's romantic, whether it's a career, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, there's this sort of romanticized idealization that's going into this perception. Me and my fiance actually had this this conversation earlier today, where we're talking about there is this perpetuation of this ideology of best friends that become lovers at the end of the day. And we actually pointed out multiple cases within the media where this happens. And I don't think this is a coincidence. I think this is something that everyone wants, to live next door to a best friend from kindergarten, whether this is an actual person or a career or something that you think you're going to do. Take, for example, for me, right? I thought that I was going to be a spaceman or a writer or a football player when I was really young. I'm not a football player. I'm not in the NFL. I've written one poetry book, which I'm very proud of, but I want to create more for that. And what's interesting about this as well is that, you know, the person who I find myself in a romantic relationship, I met online. And while that was 6 years ago, I didn't grow up with her. So there is this romanticization, and that's just my experience. Your experience can't be different. So what's happening here is that there is this sort of push to kind of know the truth right out the gate, even if you don't necessarily experience the truth. And it's like, allow this life to be explored, grown. Like, this is something that's not necessarily going to just be obvious right off the bat. We mentioned multiple shows, Kim Possible, Lizzie McGuire. There are other shows where it's like they're best friends at the beginning of the show, and then they end up being boyfriend and girlfriend. That does happen, but it is kind of being a narrative that is pushed. This is 2019. I've met my current partner and the person who I do intend to be with for the rest of my life on the internet. 6 years ago, I didn't know her in elementary school, middle school, high school, and we happened to be going to the same college. It just happened to happen that way, which I'm so fucking grateful for. But whatever situation, whether it's with an actual person, a job, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, it may not be readily apparent to you from that moment, from like, you know, when you were young. And even if it wasn't readily apparent to you, it might not necessarily be right in front of your face or under your nose. Sometimes things are kind of way out there and you just don't know. You just don't know. But when it comes in, you know. When it comes in, you know. You drop pretty much everything else and it's just an attachment. And, you know, it just happens. It just works, and that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. And you explore from there. So, you know, I know I'm a little intoxicated. I know that I'm probably not making that much sense right now. But at the same time, I hope that you get some type of message out of this. I'm hoping that you resonate somewhat with this. If you don't resonate with this, it's okay. Sleep on it. Have a dream about it. Maybe it pops up then. And then wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? It's another day. I'm here. I'm alive. Let's take this by the reins. Let's go off. Let's ride this horse off into the future and let's see what the fuck happens, because you don't really have anything to lose. Be the Infinity, what's going on? How are you doing? I really do appreciate y'all coming out. I just wanted to do a late night chill session with my peeps. If y'all have any questions, just ask me. If y'all just want to talk about random shit. This was such a spur of the moment decision. This was very spur of the moment. It is 11:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's almost midnight. Let's see where everything is right now, astrologically. The moon is at 27 degrees of Sagittarius, so it's sextiling my moon right now. Jupiter's at 21 degrees. The sun is at 29 degrees right now, and Mercury is there. So they're conjunct. They're going to become exact very soon in the morning. Guys, are y'all ready? We are literally coming into the new world. I'm so excited. Yahoo! I don't care if I'm making a bit of a fool of myself right now. I really don't care. We have the Five of Swords and the Temperance card. The Five of Swords is reversed, and the Temperance cards is actually reversed. The Five of Swords is, excuse me, upright, and the Temperance cards is reversed. This literally is saying, don't hold back. Do not hold back on your truth. You know what? There are going to be people in this life that feel like you kind of get the upper edge on them, that may feel like you kind of railroad them in life, that may feel like you kind of get that little bit on them, get sort of an advantage on them. I want and I believe that we are creating a world where we don't have to come to that automatic perception of feeling that somebody is taking advantage of us or that someone has an advantage on us, but that we are creating a world where we see that even in those situations where we may have previously thought that somebody was taking advantage of us, that it was actually setting us up for our true abundance, our true self, and where we are supposed to be. That's what I truly feel. That is what I truly feel. And it can be hard to feel that way. It can be hard to see that. It really can be. And I want you all to know that even though in those moments where there may be difficulties, confusions, and these sort of thoughts that come in, these sort of feelings that come in, that make it seem like the world is against us, that we're all alone in this world and that nobody is here for us, that in truth our guides, our best friends, and even people who are incarnated here physically really do have our best interests at heart, because this is truly selfless. What I'm doing right here, right now, channeling this message to you all, it is truly selfless. I came on here really on a dime. I wasn't even really thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live tonight for my peeps. I want to radiate love, and I just want to express this energy out. I do not care what happens to me. I just want to move forward and bring this positivity forward. I want to radiate this love. I want to share good music. I want to share this love, and I want to move forward. There are moments where each and every single one of us may not necessarily feel that we are truly connected to something, a collective, other people, a universe, but we really truly are connected. And I really do feel that deep within me. I really do feel that. And I want you to know that right here, right now, if you do not know that. I really do want you to know that. I love you all so damn much. Nature is amazing. Nature is so fucking amazing. We went to Home Depot today, and I was like, it was weird when we went to Home Depot today because we were trying to find us another succulent to replace a succulent that had actually died, or was waning. We didn't want it to completely go away, so we wanted to replace it, right? And wanted to make sure that we got another succulent. But I'm sitting there looking at Home Depot, and I saw all the other people out there in the garden area, and it's like, you know what? This is beautiful. How every single person here is wanting to bring nature into the home, bringing these plants, this greenery, this growth, which seems to be kind of temporal, but at the same time, we want to bring this growth and these plants together. And it's like, whoa, it's amazing and it's beautiful. So I was like, I was on my phone, even though we were walking throughout the garden area of Home Depot, but I love the smell of it. I love the energy of it. I'm just sitting here like, damn, I love plants. I really do love plants. I ultimately feel like dietarily wise, we'll eventually get to the point where we don't eat plants either. We'll just be breatharians. Um, Eventually, I feel like we'll get there, but that's just, that's just me. The Radiate Love shirts are going to be coming out soon. I'm really excited because I'm probably actually going to launch that tomorrow. Damn, we already got a dislike up in the house. That's okay. We got some haters. It's all good. Shout out. Shout out to the dislikes. Don't know why you're disliking. I guess I am a little intoxicated, so I may have to kind of, edit myself, go back over my words if I don't say something completely like the way I wanted to say it, but whatever, it's all good. We're still here, we're still present. It's all Gucci, we're good. I love you all. How are you doing, Eleni? May I ask for a love reading? I will draw one card for you. Actually, no, I'll draw a couple of cards for you. If you want like a full-on love reading, I would encourage you to go to my website. And this is just me setting the proper boundaries because I am a Scorpio, and Scorpio does real boundaries. For the next 2 weeks, I will draw 3 cards for you. One for this week, one for the next week, and one for the following week. But if you do want a professional reading from me, where I will make a video with you, and I promise I will not be intoxicated. But if you want like a professional reading from me, you can get in touch with me either through email or via my website, astrofenixx.com. I will draw a couple of cards for you. Let's see. First card we have is the Fool. And then we have the Page of Swords. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse is saying that you may actually be falling into a situation where you could be potentially fooling yourself. I think the Fool, normally in tarot, it shows a person who's kind of like walking off the cliff, and it's like taking a risk. It's a risk in love, whether it's romantically, for a career, or for whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. The Fool walking off the cliff represents some sort of a risk. When it's in reverse, you can be a little bit guided by unprocessed emotions. I'm not going to say like emotions are a bad thing, because it's not. I'm a Scorpio and a Pisces moon, so I am definitely very emotional and melodramatic. I'm just saying with the Fool in reverse, it's saying that it can be unprocessed emotions. We do have the Page of Swords, which is saying that you may need to kind of dial back a bit and be a little bit logical about the situation, but not be as rash. The Ten of Pentacles is asking you to really honor your long-term vision and your long-term value and goals. What is it that you want to see in your future? What is it that you want to truly manifest? What is it that you really want to create for yourself? Because let's be real. With the Fool in reverse, we all do this. We all walk off the cliff with unprocessed emotions. And the Page of Swords is like, we have to take a step back and be like, is this really going to contribute to my long-term vision? Is this really going to contribute to what I really want to manifest? Let me think about that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back even after we make the jump. The Fool card in reverse really gives me these Aries moon kind of vibes, where you kind of act on impulse, and it's just like you may think about things after the fact. You may start to process things after the fact, and these things happen. We all go through this. But the Ten of Pentacles here is also saying that we need to also consider what it is that we're trying to create, the empire that we're trying to create, whether it's really magnanimous or not, excuse me, but we need to consider our long-term goals. We need to consider this deeper sense of self-worth and value that we really do have for ourselves. So it's like, this is going to be a moment of contemplation for you, I would say, Eleni, Selassie. Thank you so much for joining. But I'm not going to say, as far as love reading goes, that you shouldn't go for it, but I'm saying that really think deeply and to feel into your soul and feel into your spirit. Consult your guides, meditate on this, even write it out. I find that writing things out was really good. Engage in automatic writing. This is the Page of Swords. This is a very good automatic writing card, where automatic writing is literally where you just sit down and you just write out your thoughts. It's a very, very healing practice. And just like kind of almost take the words for face value, and like just like the fact that you wrote them means something. Maybe you don't necessarily look too much into it, but at the same time, just feel into your heart. And the Ten of Pentacles, it does speak to this good life. It does speak to like you've attained these resources, you attain these riches, whether physically, emotionally, spiritually, you've attained this sort of status, and it's like it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's everything that you've ever wanted. So it's like you may be walking off a bit of a cliff right now, but it's like when you go back to your heart and you ask your heart, you meditate and you write things out, you meditate on it, like I said, is it really what you want? Is it really what you want? There's nothing wrong with asking yourself this. There really isn't. Um, the haters are the biggest fans. Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? They are the biggest fans. The haters are the biggest fans. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Tough. Nice. I'm back. You're very welcome. I hope you appreciate it. I'm just really happy that you guys wanted to tune in. You have no idea how much this means to me. I really do appreciate it. You're very welcome, Melanie. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry, but I really do hope you appreciated it. Like, I'm not gonna front with you guys. Thank you so much. I love reading cards. I have so many decks. Can I get 2 cards? Of course you can, Aang. Thank you so much. They're almost exact on the time. Awesome. Aang, I was shuffling the deck and I got the Devil card. I hope it focuses. If not, I'm sorry, but I got the Devil card and I've got the Queen of Wands. This is saying that you might want to actually tap into your manifestation powers. Queen of Wands, Aries energy, Leo energy, Sag energy. If you have any of these energies or any prevalent energies in these areas, it's saying that you kind of want to just take the chance on these things. I'm going to cut the deck from where the Devil card is, and we actually have, wow, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So what it's saying here, Aang, is that like with the Ten of Wands in reverse with all these cards, is that you have let go of these issues that have been kind of weighing down on you. And now it's like there's no more fear, there's no more worry, there's nothing really holding you back, from kind of tapping into this Queen of Wands energy, which is saying to really go for it. The thing about the Queen of Wands that I really do appreciate is that it is definitely a very passionate energy. So it's like whatever it is that you're passionate about, that you want to go for, there is nothing really holding you back. You're not carrying anything super heavy. Any of these worries or doubts or fears surrounding this, it's null and void. It is null and void. There's no reason for you to not go for it right now. I'm going to cut the deck one more time again. And we even got Eight of Swords in reverse. So literally, there's no reason for you to not go for this. There's whatever is aim that you are wanting to manifest. There's no reason for you to not go for it. If you've been wondering and questioning about this thing, there's no reason for you to not go for it. Honestly, you can't get more direct with those cards. You cannot get more direct and honest with those cards. It's just like, go for it. What do you have to lose? You are an infinite being. You have nothing to lose. You really truly have nothing to lose. So go for it. I thank you. You're very, very, very welcome. You are very, very welcome. That's the thing. I don't want to front with you guys. And, you know, like I said, I am intoxicated right now. I've had some drinks tonight, but I'm chilling. I'm here. I'm showing up. I love you all so much. And I'm bringing you my true, authentic self. And I just, you know, I want to be here for you all. I want to just radiate that love and just be like, if you need someone to reach out to, in my last video, if you go back and look at it, my email is there. If you want just like a pen pal, if you want an email pen pal, just reach out to me, talk to me, and we can talk things out, you know. I'm here for you all. I really am. Beginning the Eight of Swords a lot. The Eight of Swords is low-key one of my favorite cards because it shows in many ways our boundaries, but a lot of these boundaries are boundaries that we kind of create for ourselves that we feel that we're bound to. But truly, whenever you look at this card, it shows someone who has the ability to break out of these bonds. And I've been there too. The Eight of Swords is sort of this energy where it's like you feel like you're bound by your situation, but you're really not. You really are not. And it's like we live in a world where there's this sort of perpetuation that we are bound by our circumstances and that we have to do certain things. We have to pay these bills. We have to answer to these people. We have to do these certain things. And we technically don't. But if you honor your heart and you honor your truth, even if you have to answer to certain people, even if there are boundaries and restrictions, and I'm a Scorpio sun in the 12th house. So it's like, and a Mars and a Pluto and a Pallas Athena. Like I have my Pallas Athena in the 12th house. So I work my life is around boundaries. But since it's in the 12th house, I do have this sort of flexibility with it to where it's like, if I just trust and believe that things will work out, and if I really tap into my heart space, like, you know, this is right, this is true. Even if I feel like I am bound, I'm not truly bound. I have an ability to morph within the situation to make the best of it. I will move forward. And it's like the Eight of Swords is kind of one of those cards where it's like, you know what? I may be blindfolded, I may be bound, and there may be these swords around me, but I can't. What's interesting about the Eight of Swords is that you're blindfolded, so you technically can't see the swords. You can't perceive the swords. It's an illusion. It's a true illusion. So when you move out of these bounds, you are truly limitless. The Eight of Swords is it's truly limitless. It really all exists up here. It really exists within the mind. And the Sun conjunct Mercury that we're going to have tomorrow morning is going to be like, yo, the boundaries that you create for yourself, based off of those boundaries, is really going to determine how far you go. If your boundaries are limitless, you will truly be limitless. If your boundaries have all these limits, all of these regulations, all of these stipulations, all of these like the only way that you're going to succeed is because of A, B, C, D, and E, then that's as far as you're going to go. That's as far as you're going to go. But yeah, as Aang Wu Tang said, it is a mental illusion. Uranus and Sag loves it. Uranus and Sag. Oh man, I can't wait to do a lot of these videos as far as talking about, what planets and certain signs mean. Because I was even hit with some answers about I was hit with some questions about astrology from my dad earlier that I wasn't like I knew the answer to, but I wasn't able to answer it in the way that I wanted to. Like immediately. And that kind of frustrated me a little bit because I'm saying like I should be able to explain this to my father. And even my dad has been able to kind of come into my world a little bit about astrology and all this sort of stuff. But he still doesn't quite get it and stuff like that. And that's okay, that's his journey, that's his experience. And I don't necessarily want to just be like an authoritative figure on that. His experience is his experience, and he has to go through it on his time. But at the same time, I do want to explain my position and be competent. So whenever a question comes up, I'm able to answer it. So I am really excited to do these videos where I talk about what does it mean when such and so planet is in such and so sign. You know what I mean? I'm really excited. For those of you like who have Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn, and then the Neptune and Uranus Capricorn, like that's gonna be a video. Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn in Capricorn, and then Neptune, Uranus, and Aquarius in Capricorn. How this is like kind of the same soul group, but at the same time coming at it from different perspectives. I'm really excited to explore that dynamic. So, but yeah, it's 12:19 here on the East Coast. I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone here. You guys are amazing. You guys are, because I did not make this channel to make it to like 20,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, but I know that we'll eventually get there. But I know that the people who are here present will be like, I was here when he was less than 400,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have been here since day one, and I want to give a special shout out to all of you all here because you guys have been here and I'm not saying I won't be raw and authentic in the future when I hit those levels, but I'm saying that you guys have been here since day one, and I really appreciate it. Like, I thoroughly appreciate it. The fact that I can go live at this time of day and you all tune in and hang out with me is such a blessing. I've been saying blessing lately. I do believe in blessings, but blessing does have the word less in it. So that's why I say blessings. It is truly a blessing that you all will share this time space with me. I love it. And I love you all so damn much. I really do. So thank you. Special shout out to all you all here. And special shout out to the person who's going to be my 50,000 subscriber or 100,000 subscriber or however far this goes. I honestly don't care. I just want to get the information out there because it's 2019. Everybody should know what their moon sign is. Everybody should know what their ascendant is. At least everyone should know what their sun, moon, and rising is. Everyone should know what their Venus is. Everyone should know what their Mars is. Everyone should know their houses. but a lot of people don't. So my goal in this life is to make as many people aware of where their planets are, because these planets do affect us. They really do affect us. And I want to make an Earth aspect 2 video, because like I've been kind of thinking about that more as far as like what is our Earth sign, because the Earth also has to be in a particular place as well. And I've seen things about the Earth being pretty much opposite of your sun. Um, I kind of vibe with it. I kind of don't vibe with it as well. I've been exploring it too. I think it honestly depends off of where the moon is as well. But we'll kind of get into that later. I have to explore that a little bit more before we get to like what your Earth sign is. But based off of if your Earth sign is opposite your sun sign, I'm an Earth in Taurus. So yeah, I'm very kind of down to earth, and I'm here, and I'm real, and I'm raw, and I'm just giving you who I am. Ceres as well. Yes, I'm going to talk about these asteroids. A lot of the major asteroids that we talk about, Ceres, Pallas Athena, Vesta, and Juno. There are some other asteroids I want to explore. I want to explore Icarus. I'm very interested in Icarus. If you don't know about the story of Icarus, it's essentially this person who created these wings made of wax, and he flew up to the sun, and then they melted, and he fell into the ocean. There's a very popular painting of it shows the legs of Icarus in the ocean, pretty much where this person flew up to the sun, or he tried to reach the sun, and he fell into the ocean because his wings melted. So I'm interested in Icarus. I'm interested in Amor. I'm interested in Atlantis. There are a lot of other minor asteroids that I'm very much so interested in. And I want to explore those with you all as well. So I'm very much so excited about that as well. There's so much coming to this channel. There's so much information and knowledge and love that's going to come and radiate through this channel. I'm excited to make all this content for you all. I'm excited to be on this journey with you all. I really am. There's a lot to explore. There really is. And it's like, as a Sagittarius rising, as a Mercury in Sagittarius, one of my big things in this life is exploration. And I had this weird belief that I had to like go off physically and explore the world, and I still want to. I still want to explore the world and go to different places in the world, different countries, and experience different cultures. But I realized that what's beautiful about the internet is that it does allow us this sense of exploration as well. And not only the internet, but astrology, tarot, writing, music, drawing, dancing. These are all the things, at least for me, that has allowed for the greatest amount of exploration. Dream work, of course, astral projection. We're going to get into all this stuff because I've dabbled in all these things, and I'm just excited to share my experience with you all. I really am. So. It's 12:27 Eastern Standard Time. You know what's funny about the dislikes? I don't have a lot of views. I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I already got people disliking. It lets me know that I'm doing something right. It really does. It doesn't bother me. I acknowledge it though because honestly, people who are hecklers and who dislike videos, especially at this point in someone's YouTube career, they just want attention. So I'm actually gonna give you the attention. I don't really care. I really don't care. I think it's interesting. I think it's just that you want attention. I'm gonna give you what you want, but at the same time, I'm radiating love anyways. I love you all anyways, no matter what. And we the best. It just is what it is. It really is. So I don't care if I get more dislikes than likes. Remember that some folks might have an agenda against your work too, so don't necessarily take it personally. I really don't take it personally. But thank you, the P-Light, because that's definitely true. Some people definitely do have an agenda, and you can't take it too personally. You really can't. That's their own projection, and you have to stay true to who you are and who you like your being, your authenticity, your love. And it's like some people are really out here to just take other people down because it's by taking other people down that makes them feel better about themselves. And these people need love the most because they now we can't love these people for them. They have to learn how to love themselves. They have to learn how to radiate that love for themselves. Even if they find something that they may not resonate with 100%, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to just kind of lash out. But the people that do lash out, they need love the most. They really do. So radiate love to the dislikes, radiate love to the haters. And when you radiate love, you're not necessarily going out and trying to change people. It's that radiation, it's that effect, it's that motion, it's that energy, it's that force that you're putting out that is really what's important. A lot of people holding on to the old world feel threatened. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? I feel threatened. An aspect of me, I think an aspect of everybody feels threatened because the old world is dying. Because let's be real, a lot of it, like the old world, isn't 100% bad. It's not like the old world is 100% bad. There were beautiful qualities that everyone found in the old world, but we are shifting into a new world. We are shifting into a new age. This is the age of Aquarius. So it's like each and every one of us, whether we are 20 years old, 40 or 80 or 100 years old, there is we are shifting into this new world and we have to be okay with it. We have to accept it. We have to love it for what it is because all that will ever exist is this current moment. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So it's like we can think, we can ponder, we can philosophize about it as much as we want. We could come up with as many conspiracy theories as we want, but at the ultimate end of it, we are all one. It's all love, and we just have to just remember that. We really do have to remember that. So the old world is dying. We're coming into a new world. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. As I said in my previous video, I've been working in restaurants for 9 years. I've been working in restaurants slash hospitality pretty much my whole life. And honestly, I probably will be. I probably will be. It just is what it is. But I want to make sure that I cater to my family. And I want to make sure that the people that when I eventually exit this world, at least in this physical incarnation, that I help as many people as I fucking can and serve as many people as I can, including myself, because I got to be a little bit selfish, right? But at the same time, help as many people as I can. Radiate love. That's true. I'm not going to say that I don't feel threatened. It's crazy. There are aspects of the old world that I liked. Moving into a new world, there are aspects of the new world that I would definitely like. I would definitely love. I would definitely be like, you know what? This is Gucci. This is groovy. Let's go. Let's do this. I love you all so much. I really do. Thank you all for showing up, for being present, for listening to my crazy ass, even though I'm intoxicated and shit. Like, I'm past the point of tipsy, if you couldn't honestly tell. It's all good. We here. We lit. We're authentic. We're raw. Damn. Make us some Palo Santo up in here. Does anybody have any more questions? Y'all want to just talk about anything? What's going on with y'all? How was this full moon? How was this full moon in Sag? I mean, well, it was in Scorpio, excuse me, but how was this moon in Sag? How are y'all dealing with these energies? What are you excited about the new world? What are you excited about the new world? I'm excited about all the amazing people that I get to create art with. That's what I am very excited about. All of the amazing people that I get to create art with. That's what I'm excited about. Full moon was definitely, oh my gosh, this full moon was such a huge purge. Golly, this full moon was a purge. This was in my 12th house. I'm sitting here like, I knew it was going to be a purge. And I'm sitting here like trying not to be melodramatic, but I was very melodramatic and I'm honestly not upset about it. But I'm just sitting here like, dude, this full moon was such a purge on a deep level. It's like, I felt like I was almost on like a reality show, and all of my guys were just there as well in the audience, and it was just like, all right, let's see what this dude does next. Like, this full moon was such a huge purge. Any full moon in Scorpio is going to be a huge purge. Let's be real about it. It's going to be a massive purge. So it's like, the things that you kind of hold on to during the full moon of Scorpio, the things that you really commit to during a full moon of Scorpio, it's like, believe me, you have deep reason for trusting it. Scorpio is very much so about trust. Because when you think about Taurus, it already is about self-worth and value, and it is about trust. But then the flip side of it is Scorpio, so they're really kind of two in the same. So it's like this deeper emotional and spiritual trust. And this trust, even though it's like you may see the darkest side of someone or a situation, but your unconditional love for that person or that situation still establishes within you the faith and the trust to move forward with it. Like, there's a reason for that. There really is. Oh man, the Schumann resonance. I've actually researched a little bit into the Schumann resonance. I didn't know it was that high. The full moon was not business. I was basically acting like a kid throwing a tantrum. Yo, me too. You have no idea, man. Girl, I was throwing such a fucking tantrum. I may not have been expressing it too much. What's this music? I just have random music on in the background. It's supposed to. Oh, this is apparently James Bond 007 theme music. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. Hold on. I'm gonna change it up a little bit though. Kind of interesting. It does kind of have a bit of a Scorpion vibe to it. I'm probably not gonna be live for that much longer. I just wanted to come on here and hang out with you all. I do appreciate everyone who's come out to hang out with your boy. I really do. Two of Swords in reverse. Do not hold back your potential anymore. Cut the deck. We get the Knight of Cups in reverse. If you're wavering because of unprocessed emotions, this is the time where you really want to just kind of work through those emotions and just kind of meditate. Exercise is a very good exercise. I've learned is a very good at working through any unprocessed emotions or thoughts. Cut the deck again. We get the Magician card. Oh my gosh. You can create your reality. You will create your reality. You do create your reality. And really, nothing can hold you back from doing so. You create your reality every single day. You have choice. So, oh, excuse me. You know what I'm gonna do for you all? I'm gonna play for you all a song that's been kind of stuck in my head for the past couple days. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a great song, and I want to play it for you all. Matchbox 20.
It's nothing, it's so normal. You just stand there. I could say so much. I won't go there cause I don't want to. I was thinking if you were lonely, maybe we could leave here, no one to know. At least not to the point we would think so. Everyone here knows, everyone here is thinking about somebody else. Well, it's best if we all keep this under our heads. I couldn't tell if anyone here was feeling the way I do. But I'm lonely. I don't know how to get it back to good.
No, no, no. The song may sound a little depressing, but it's actually giving me a lot of hope.
Yeah, but things worked out just like you wanted to. If you see me out, you know me. Try to turn your head. Try.
Yeah.
Everyone here doing just like they do. And it's best if we all keep this quiet instead.
If you couldn't tell that I just am a music junkie, this is my Pisces moon coming out. And my Scorpio sun in the 12th house because it has Piscean influence.
Sorry now. I don't know how to get it back. Yeah. But everyone here, there's a one and one, it's like to be with somebody else. And everyone is playing, and I don't want to hear it. It's caught up in the pressure, all the pain. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Shame, shame. Yeah, but what's inside of the same world right now? Yeah, but we don't know how.
Punch radio. Na 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 na.
Everyone here is thinking about somebody else. And it's best if we all keep this under our
Yes.
Anyone here was feeling the way I do. It's over now. Yeah, I don't know how. Guess it's over now. There's no getting back.
I think we all feel that way. Sometimes it's like, is it, how do we get back to good? How do we get back to that innocence that we had when we were a child? How do we get back to that unconditional love? I think we have to look at it differently. I love Matchbox 20. I really do. I love music. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I know I was a little bit rambly, probably stumbled over my words a couple of times, but you all stuck with me through the end, through this moment, because it's not truly the end. But you all stuck with me. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. And I love you all so much. And just continue to move forward with ease, grace, and flow. Continue to just radiate love in every single moment. Be the best that you can. And always remember to Yahoo, to keep moving forward, to stay focused and smile often. Put your hands on your heart. Be like, damn, I'm here. I can make a difference. I have made a difference just by being here. I love you all so much. Y'all take care. Love you. Peace.